Here are the 5 fatal mistakes you want to avoid as a pre-seed founder, next on An Acquired Taste. So the first mistake is massively underestimating how long it's going to take to gain traction, to gain progress, to really start generating growth in your company. And also, too, a massive underestimation of how much that's going to cost. The money always goes faster than founders expect, and it goes in weird and kind of unseemly ways sometimes. We've had founders that got caught up in a lawsuit with a co-founder, and they had to pay to defend themselves and the company, and ultimately a settlement with that co-founder. They certainly didn't expect that, didn't see that one coming, and that ended up being a massive drain on their resources, certainly on their capital. The next mistake is hiring from the top down. Too many founders go out there and they find somebody that has Google on their resume or Alphabet or Meta. They get really excited about hiring them as their head of sales when they don't even have any salespeople. You end up hiring these more senior folks. You come in and you say, hey, I need you to cold call 200 different numbers or send cold emails to these 500 people in the next 48 hours, and they're going to look at you like you've grown a third eyeball. Don't hire from the top, you hire from the bottom up. Remember, as a founder, you're not just the founder, but you're the CEO and head of everything from marketing to sales to operations to engineering. Ultimately, you should be running those teams as the head of those teams for a very real amount of time, maybe a year or longer. Did you know that about 90% of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed to our channel, but 20% of every view is a returning viewer? That means so many of you out there are watching this content all the time. If you'd like to support the channel and you like the content we're creating, please consider subscribing. Back to the episode. The third fatal mistake that I see too many pre-seed founders make is they wait way too long to start selling something and generating revenue. Whether that's a founder who just wants to get the product just right before releasing it into the market, or someone who's just flat out scared to start making those calls to try and generate that business. Too many companies wait too long, and before you know it, it's too late. The next mistake could truly be fatal for your company when a founder at the pre-seed stage assumes that they're going to be able to raise money every 18 to 24 months. In today's fundraising environment, that's just not the case. The average amount of time between a pre-seed and Series A has now more than 3 years. That's a massive change from where it was just a few years ago. You have to plan accordingly. That money has to go further. Don't assume that the next fundraising round is just around the corner. The last mistake I see founders make all the time is they don't lean on their investors nearly as much as they could or should. Early stage investors are more than willing to roll up their sleeves and help you 9 times out of 10. I myself have sat on demo calls for portfolio companies that were still building their sales team and their sales process. Help them set up CRMs. I've edited marketing content. I've looked at websites and website design. You might be surprised at how willing your investors are to get in waist deep with you and help you figure out some of your most fundamental problems. So there you go, 5 mistakes to try to avoid as an early stage founder. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.